every one of you, and welcome to Larry's Mail Call. Yes, Mail Call. Yes, you've seen Tootsie Pops. Yes, I had to show Tootsie Pops because I love Tootsie Pops. Don't you love Tootsie Pops? They're cool. I have one every day when I go for my walk. So I thought I'd share my beloved Tootsie Pops with my beloved subscribers, viewers, buddies, friends. Yes, yes. All right.
Unless you're actually here in person.
No,
Give me that.
like a lie. And then Mr. Announcer takes the great ones away from me. That's candy abuse, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, got a lot of things to show you, a lot of things to talk about. This may be a little bit lengthy, so I want everybody to relax. Grab your chair, soda, beer, whatever you drink, sandwich, popcorn, hot dog, and sit around your computer, laptop, phone, and spend some time with the honorable, humble, whoa, yo, Bo. How you like my bird? Alan got that for me. Hello, Mr. Bird. Hello. He does do a lot of things. Ready? La la. He'll go up like that. Like that. Yay. It's a good bird. And then you can open his mouth. Yay. Turn his head. La la. So he's a pretty cool bird. Yep. Kind of bony, but he's cool. Okay. Put him there to rest. All right. Let's start up with, well, I've got so much to start. Let's start up with Mont Blanc. I thank you out there to Doug Stillwagon, friend of mine. We meet every day at Starbucks. This is religiously, every day, 7 days a week. We hang out together there, and we go to lunch sometimes together. But he had to go do some business in Dallas, and him and his wife stopped in the, I forgot what area, before you get to Dallas. Anyway, and he picked up some ink for me right here. And Mont Blanc. One thing about Mont Blanc, they have some really nice packages. I mean, talking about a quality package, this is it. You know, the feel of this bag is just, it's phenomenal because no telling how much a bag like this costs, but they really put a lot of love in their bags, and it shows it. You have a really nice bag because you're buying a expensive or real expensive item from them. So this is one of the stores that individual owns, and even inside you can see www.montblanc.com inside. So nice bag, kind of bag that I'll save and use. I won't throw away. This is really that nice of a bag. Usually I just toss them in the trash, right? I'm done. Goodbye. See ya. I'm done. Okay, so let's get with what's in it. So here's what he got me. I'll let Mr. Announcer have fun with this.
Oh, Petite Prince Sand of the Desert.
I'll let him every once in a while get involved. And I'll open it up and we'll look at it. And this is how it comes. Even the little snowflake is protected by a cover. And here is the ink. And it's a maroon color, made in Austria. Would you like to give the whole name of that? So I can't see it.
Let's see. Encre Marron, I believe.
All right. That's the color of the ink. And I'll do a color test later. But what is interesting about this ink, I want y'all to remember this. Remember the name of the ink. Because later down the road, I'll do a review in adding something else to this ink. And that will be interesting. Yep. All right, that's that. And this is a 50 ml bottle of ink. Can't wait to get in it, but I'll do a swap test after a while. Not today, but later. So next one, and then I've got some bottles of, well, I'll show you in a minute. I want to show you is the package I got in today from the Pen Thing store. And thank you, Mr. Brian,
Friedlander.
for getting this box to me. But I also have another order coming in. I'll share with you when it comes in. Here's how it comes in. This package is secure. It is ready to go. All right. We're done with that. And I really like the print. How they do that with the seal. Really nice. I love the color. It's classy. It's really got that really pop look to it. I like it. So let's open this up. What I'm going to do is this, without caring what the inside of it is. And these are special. And they may be special to you, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I do like the paper. The Pen Thing. These are, Mr. Announcer, like to read that down there?
This
The ink
is
what?
an ink swatch plot log.
Okay, that's what those are. And I've showed you one already. And they are really handy to have, and they're, for me anyway, they're very helpful. They tell me all I need to know about the ink, the pen, the date I used it, the date I cleaned it, the ink color. You can even do a little swatch on it, and then you can down on the chart, you know how long, the ink takes to dry, and what the detail of the words down at the bottom of the chart, so you can just check the chart and go on about your business. But it does hold everything you need to know about the pen, the name of the pen, the date you used it, the size nib, the date you cleaned it, the ink color, and the chart, how the ink works for you. That is handy because I always look at my chart I have, keep track when I use the pen, how long I used it, and when I cleaned it out, the ink I used. So that's important. So right here, now these right here, why I say they're really important to you, the viewers, will be going out for a freebie. Yes. So when you see this video and you want one of these, all you have to do is email me your full name and address, zip, and then Mr. Announcer will use the generator, no biggie, and that will choose the lucky number for the lucky winner. There's 2 of them, okay? So that's going to be happening on the giveaway. And what else is going to be happening on the giveaway? This cool shirt like I'm wearing, but this one is the blue one. This is one-sided. There, this is a large. So if you wear a large shirt, when you email me, you can either email for the shirt or for one of the Pen Thing logbooks. One or the other, okay? And then what happens is, on the shirts, we'll get all the names, put numbers down, and then the generator comes in, picks a number, that will get the winner. And then again, we'll do these separate, we'll do that the same way. So that'll be 3 cool things going out. And then later, we will have these cool mugs will be also be giving it away. Okay? A lot of stuff happening. A lot of cool, fun giveaways. Also, what I want you all to let me know, this is really, really important for you guys. With email, remember, send me your full name and address. And that's a large t-shirt. If you want the large t-shirt, mention t-shirt. Remember, it's a large t-shirt. So that's one giveaway. The other giveaway is, again, the Pin Thing logs. If you want the logbook, just put logbook. So that way I know, okay, just to be fair. So that's one of them. Okay.
Do you have a cutoff date for that?
Oh, thank you. I better have a cutoff date. Let's see. When did you want to start this, Mr. Announcer?
Well, you said as soon as they see the video, so we can start it this evening.
Okay, and today is a
the
Wednesday.
11th.
The 11th. Okay. And let me just check here on my calendar. The 11th is a Wednesday. And look at the da, look at da. And let's say it will be over on the 18th. Okay? At 4 p.m. it will end. And we'll notify the winners here on my YouTube channel. And the sooner you can get to me, I'll get them out the next day. So, you have 24 hours to get back to me. If I don't hear from you within 24 hours, after I announce your name, then I will give it to the runner-up. Okay, so that's what's happening. And don't forget, Mr. Announcer, because I'll forget.
Okay.
Second but last, here's something cool that I picked up from the Pin Thing store. The Retro 51 launch pad. Cool. Dynamite right there. And I'll give you a little look-see. And then later I will do the review on it and show you the whole thing. Well, it comes really packed well. As you all know already, I've done the Retro 51, the Apollo, the pin. And here is their pin stand. Right there. And on the bottom it just says Retro 51, 1951, retro51.com. And the pin will go right inside there. Let me see if I have one that'll fit. Probably not. Here we go. This is the Retro Fat. No, that won't fit. But I have the ones that will fit. I don't have them out because I'm not reviewing it yet, but you want to keep an eye on that. So I am going to set this little baby right here. So that is going to be awesome. And the stand looks just like the picture on the box. Looks just like that. So that means I have the fountain pen, right? Well, I'm going to have to get some of the Apollo roller balls. You know, do I need them? No. Do I collect these? Yes. Big thing. Need and collect. Isn't that right, Mr. Cubby? And Mr. Cubby's right down here. If we can get a look-see down here from Mr. Announcer. Here's Mr. Cubby. Hey, buddy. Yeah, Cubby is 17 years and 9 months old. Yep, he is the baby. He is the cabish. He is the head guy here at the house. Isn't he, Mr. Announcer?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, he is the man that knows what's happening. Isn't that right, sweetie? That's right. Okay, baby. And he's telling me, he said, Larry, it's almost 7 o'clock. We got to go to bed. Oh, God. Oh. All right, so now, on to the next opening. And this is going to be cool. All right. Came well packaged. This is a vintage Schaefer. Old new stock. And I'll just open it up so you can get a look at this real quick. At the bottom it comes with some cartridges. And of course the Schaefer notebook. It'll tell you about the pen and warranty and stuff. Never been used. It comes with a gold nib. So I will give this sweetie a check out. Now look at the nib. Let's get a close up. This is the nib. Beautiful nib. Feels great. You can post it. And comes with a converter. Or you can use the cartridges. So that'll be for a review. This is a nice vintage fountain pen. A Schaefer. Schaefer is on that list of vintage. I like Schaefer, Waterman, Parker, and a few others. So I'm real excited about this pen coming in. Now, what else do we want to talk about? First of all, as you know, I'm a big Starbucks guy, right? Like a major Starbucks guy. I really am, because I really love Starbucks. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like Starbucks and don't think it's worth it. Yeah. And that's cool. And I respect your opinion, but I want to share my love for Starbucks. Why? Because it's my channel and that's what I do. Sharing the love for the Starbucks because I just love Starbucks. So why do I love it so much? Well, first of all, I like the way I'm treated at Starbucks. That's important. They know you. When you're a regular, they actually know you, and they'll call you by first name. And they know me so well, they know what I want. Either a 16 or a 20 ounce. Sometimes I may get a 12 ounce. But they always know what I want. I always get a grande vanilla latte with 5 pumps. And then I usually get a black sweet tea classic. So, yeah, sometimes I'll get the pastry, which they're all great, a sandwich. But a while back, I bought this Starbucks. It can hold hot or cold beverages, and I'll just open it up for you. It really is sweet. Really nice. Well worth the money. I've got a different style in my room now. As we move along. Well, Starbucks has great service in my opinion. The stores are always clean. I like the atmosphere. Is it perfect? No. But it just depends who's all in there. People can make the difference. But, you know, I go in there. I have friends that I visit. And I have a good time. And I do a lot of my work there as well. And I have to have my vanilla latte in the store. And they make it just right for me. They're great folks. So, the ones I go to is the one on Oakmont and Bryan Irving Road. That's on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And that is Cody's store. She's the manager. Then on Mondays and Fridays, I go to Sky Store. She's on Bryan Irving, right there close to the same little mall, strip mall that AT&T's at. I go there. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, we all go to In-Store on Summer Creek. That's one of the new ones that opened up. So there's a group of us that go to these stores. And just depends how everybody feels. It'll say me and Doug, or me, Doug, and Captain Jim. He's former Ranger, and Nathan, Robert. Sometimes we all hang out together and we go to these places, and we meet other folks that we know. So we have a good time, right? Great bonding, get to know people, and just have a fun time at Starbucks. That's what it is. Go to Starbucks, enjoy yourself, have a great time, and be thoughtful and nice in consideration for other folks that go there. Okay. Now, the Starbucks had a big, huge convention for all the management team. So about 12,000 Starbucks employees, managers, district managers, VPs, all kinds of classifications went to, I think it was in Atlanta, and everything was paid. The trip was paid, the room was paid, the meals were paid, and they also had a class they went to. But they had a blast. I mean, a blast. So I said, don't forget me, Starbucks. And Sky, when she came back, didn't forget me. She brought me this beautiful, from Chicago, this one. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. And this one is a 12 ounce. But they usually can hold like 14 ounces. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. It really is. It just knocked my socks off. So that was one. And I got that on Monday. So on Tuesday, when I went to Cody's store, hey Larry, hey Cody, just good people. I mean, good people. Okay? That's what these stores have. Here's what Cody brought me. And this is a 16 ounce, I believe. Could be a 20 ounce to look better, but this is another one from Seattle. This is the first store, Starbucks, 1912 Pike Place, Seattle, Washington. And there's the logo. Beautiful cup. Love it. Love both of them. So, thank you to Cody and Sky, the managers at Starbucks. Appreciate it. Peace. Dynamite. So, there you have it. That's what's been going on in my world. And last but not least, today. Been an interesting day. I was hungry. So I asked Alan, Mr. Announcer, let's go eat. And we went to eat. And where did we go eat at?
Polivos.
Yay! And I ordered me a plate. Today was pig out day for me. I could, even do 300 carbs if I want to. Well, I can do 300 carbs every day, but I can go over that on pig out day. And I was doing a good job, would you think? So the waitress thought I was finished, and half my plate was still there, so she took it and gone. I didn't say anything. Oh, well, I guess I didn't eat it. Right, Mr. Announcer?
That's right.
But I made up for it on some chips and hot sauce. Fresh chips. So, yes, I did pig out. No, I don't feel guilty. I am full of tea, especially. Drank a lot of tea. But had a good time today. I did my 0.77 miles today. Walk. Fast walk. What else did I do today? My critters, my squirrels. I'm worried about them. And I'm going to tell you why. They haven't been coming around to eat. And they eat nothing but the best foods. I feed them 3 times a day and a bed snack. And fresh water 3 to 4 times a day. Well, a couple of days all the water's been gone, but not the food for some reason. So I'm wondering. One day I did see up on the tree, I thought I saw a branch moving. I thought maybe it's a bird. It was a real little, well, it was a baby squirrel, probably around this size, maybe a little larger. In about a week, I've seen one squirrel, only two doves. I haven't seen the blackbirds come over anymore. They used to come over all the time to eat. The blue jay and the redbird used to come by, and a lot of doves came by to eat as well. And had a little bitty bird that looked like a sparrow, but it wasn't, but it was smaller, wasn't it, Mr. Announcer?
Yes.
And it wasn't a hummingbird either. It used to come by. So, and it wasn't a baby bird. I just don't know what kind of bird it was, but it was a small bird. So nobody has been by, and we don't know why. We did have some new grass put in, about 450 square feet, wasn't it?
Yes.
And we do have the water that sprinklers that come on at 3 times a day, 6, 10, and 6, I believe, isn't it?
Yes.
And you know where they eat, it gets wet, but still, it's not going to affect the food. You know, it's corn and squirrel food, and also put peanuts after the sprinklers are off, so they still get good food. But I am concerned. I just wonder why they haven't showed up. Well, there you have it, my friends. That's today's video on mail call, and I threw in a little extra. And people have asked me, let's go back to Starbucks. How long have you been going to Starbucks? Well, actually, 2013, 2014 is when I actually started. And going to the Trail Lake store was close by, but then when we moved closer to these other stores. But I do need to go to the Trail Lake store. I haven't been there in years. So, yeah, Starbucks is my home, and that'll never change. I think the world of Cody, the manager, and Sky. I'm just now getting to know Ann. But I knew Cody from way back over at the Trail Lake store when she was just a barista. And that girl worked, and she still does, hard. I've seen her on her knees wiping up messes, cleaning around the counters, making sure it's clean. But she was always busy, and she stayed on it. So when she got promoted, she had to go to another store. And I went there as well to support her. And then she moved again. So finally I ended up going back to the store I go now on Oakmont, where she's at. And Sky was the same way. She was at the one on Trail Lake. And her journey went different ways. And then she left for a while, but she came back. And she was over at the Crossroads place. And I went there. And then from there she got transferred to Cody's store. So that would save me a trip, wasn't that far. But now, it's just going to the one on on Oakmont. They're both there. And they both are great. Great folks. They're just great, great people. You'll love them. And then she got promoted to the one on Bryant Irving, the one on that little mall strip next to the AT&T store. Can't miss it. So, I have a lot of fun. I know a lot of people there. I'm okay with the price. They do have overhead. Some people don't like their coffee. I think it isn't worth it. And that's okay. I respect other people's opinion, because that's what it's all about. each individual has their own opinion. We all are different. Remember, I've said that over and over. Remember, it's that. We all are different. And that goes with pens, fountain pens. Some people hate certain fountain pens. Goes with ink as well. Don't tell me I know. I've had people say, hey, that ink sucks. Why in the HELL did you buy that ink? I said, because I like that ink. That's why you say. So anyway, but like I said, to each their own. But I wanted to answer the question seriously about Starbucks to the emails I've gotten. And I'm not ashamed of it. And no, I don't get nothing free. I pay for my stuff. On your birthday, though, you get a free drink. You can't beat that. Yep. And what's good about Starbucks, you can collect stars. And you get so many stars for so many dollars you spend. And those stars can add up. And then you can buy, food or coffee, or you can buy, mugs, tumblers, whatever. Because you can spend for a tumbler, let's say, as long as they're $19.99, under $20, then you can use your stars. And that's like 400 stars. But, I save a lot of stars. And if you ever want to meet up with me, let me know. We can do a pin thing there at the stores. I've had an ink party there at the store. Had a lot of fun. But let me know if you ever want to hook up. And we can meet at one of the Starbucks I mentioned. And we can talk about pens. We can bring our pens and share some of our pens and inks and papers. And just talk what we love and cherish. We're pen enthusiasts. We're supposed to bond together, not go apart. And before I go, last but not least, two things. Andrew Weaver. Well, he's no longer making pens. Isn't that correct, Mr. Announcer?
Yes.
But you still can get a pen if you what, Mr. Announcer?
If you go to his website, which is Caledonia Custom Creation, and if you send him a message on his website, you can deal with him about getting a pen specially made.
Now, I've already sent a message to him before I found this out, but I haven't got a response yet. But I will, and I've done that review already on that pen that I bought from Andrew. Great pen, dynamite pen, and affordable, custom made, love it. So I wanted to just say a little bit on Andrew's behalf. I don't know why the young man stopped doing that. I know he was going to school at one time, college. So I don't know the whole story. But Andrew, if you listen to this video, Mr. Andrew Weaver, I hope you continue your dream because you are good at what you do. And I'm going to leave it with this. Jim Hines on board, baby. Yes. Mr. Jim Hines will be at the Dallas Pen Show this month. Can you dig it? Can you feel it? I mean, can you feel it? Jim Hines at the Dallas Pen Show. Come on. ¿Qué pasó ese? Pen Show, baby. Rock, roll, all of it good. Custom pens by no other than Hines himself. He makes each pen by hand, individually, one at a time. The way you want it. If you want a pen to look like a Mont Blanc, you can do it. If you want a pen to look like any other pen you see, you can do it. He's a custom pen maker. That's what he does, right? Cool. So, if anybody that is watching this video is going to be at the Dallas Pen Show, hey, send me a comment below. Love to meet some of you guys. Mr. Announcer and I will be there. And then you can see what he looks like. Because that's the only way. So, love to meet you guys. I am going to try to take little packages of freebies when I meet people. So hopefully I get to see you out there, and we can get to know each other, and you can see how I am in person. So, how am I in person, Mr. Announcer?
Same as you are here.
Yep. Hey, baby, like I'm 70 years old. I may use a cane, but I still kick it, and that's the game. And I'm not insane. I'm just full of love, joy. I pop. I'm eager, and I'm hyper.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Can you diagnose anything about me, Mr. Announcer?
Well, I'm sure you have ADD.
Uh-oh, ADD! Okay. Boy, that really hurts. Right here. I think I'll have to have a drink right there. Well, I am full, and Cubby's pacing the floor. He wants out of here. Let me out, Kabish says. We got to go to bed. So, thank you for joining me today on Mr. Announcer.
Mail call.
Mail call. And I had a lot of fun doing this mail call. It's a little bit about this, a little bit about that, and all like this. And I hope and I pray that each and every one of you that's watching got something out of it, at least cracked a smile. Spread the word about Larry's fountain pens. I am worthy opponent. So check me out. And before I go, I'd like to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Troy LaPlante. Check out his review channel. The man knows what he's talking about. And I promise you, I'll shut up one more thing. Troy sent me a pen that I showed already on mail call. Remember? You remember?
Yes.
Okay. So, I've been doing a history on that pen, and I found out a lot of interesting information about that pen, about that nib that I will share with everybody. And I never knew this. So that's why I'm so interested in vintage pens. So why don't I buy them? Because they can be expensive. Or, you're right, I can buy them and fix them up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to start going buying parts and this and that. Because, my health won't allow it. I tend to have my pain factor increases and the depression is there, and it kind of shuts me down. And so that's why I don't really get into fixing pens. Do I want to? Yeah, I wish I could, but I can't. But anyway, we have other pen guys out there that fix pens, that do a nice job. Greg is one of them. Gregory, remember his last name?
No.
Anyway, it's Gregory. But anyway, I thought I'd just do a little gabbing and sharing a little bit of me with you, and to all them companies that sell pens.
Oh, I think Greg Chic, I think.
Greg Chic, that is so correct. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Thank you so much. That's it. He's the guy I use. Excellent guy. Knows his business. Does it right. And affordable. So, you want to take me back what I was saying? Okay, to all the people that sell pens, the pen sellers. I'm right here. I'm serious. Send me pens, ink, paper, journal. I'll review them. I'll get the word out. I'll guarantee that. Because my viewers love to see and hear about things we love. Fountain pens, inks, paper, and journal, etc., etc. And that concludes this video on mail call. And I will check you guys later, and goodbye.